Bangalore. It's the city of dreams. It's the city of technology. And it's filled with upcoming areas such as Whitefield that have become technology centers for the country. The hustle and bustle during the day is complemented with an active nightlife full of entertainment. The city is growing at an exponential rate, swallowing up villages in the outskirts. At times it seems city planning has been an afterthought. Surprisingly, what is lesser known is that Bangalore has enjoyed the title of the City of Lakes. There are over 180 lakes in and around the city. Lakes of all sizes accentuate the city's natural beauty, and their grand presence alone make excellent spots to spend time with family and friends. Lakes that can create and sustain a natural habitat for trees, plants, birds, and other animals, and lakes that can help to reduce carbon dioxide while increasing oxygen in the atmosphere. Unfortunately, the rapid growth and industrialization of Bangalore in the last 2 decades has resulted in highly polluted environments surrounding many of the minor and major lakes. The lakes that look beautiful from a distance become an eyesore as one approaches closer to the bank. The stench of the sewage and waste makes it unbearable to enjoy the views. The rapid growth with lack of infrastructure has also led to hazardous levels of smog, reducing air quality and further polluting the lakes. It is very depressing to see the situation rise, and it makes one think of the potential Bangalore has and how hazardous the city can become if nothing is done. This situation impacts not only the beauty of Bangalore, but also the health of the residents and the sustainability of growth. The United Way of Bengaluru has created an initiative known as Wake the Lake, with the hopes to restore the lakes and improve the quality of life for both Bangalore residents and wildlife. To better understand the situation and possible resolutions of this problem, I took the time to meet Mr. Radhakrishna Pradeep, who is the project manager of the Wake the Lake initiative.
Here we are at the United Way of Bengaluru. They have an initiative known as Wake the Lake. I'm going to speak with a representative to talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah, thank you. Sir, please, like about 20 years back, the Bangalore lakes are pretty good. A pretty good kind of a thing means the urbanization was not happened that much. Okay. If you go before 98 or 97 sometime, the Bangalore population is hardly about 30 lakh. And the city is also not that much grown.
So how do you think the pollution of the lakes have affected the community as a whole, the Bangalore community?
It is a time for us, to educate the community, because earlier Bangalore groundwater is very good to drink directly. Now it's not a good also. And also what happens is, if I am letting some sewage water into the lake, if I am polluting the lake, so what happens is that lake water which is there, it won't get that only. It also percolates inside. Normally what happens is, if you look at the surface and the bottom where you are getting the water, it will take minimum 1 or 2 years from the earth water to go into the deeper states, where you will get the extract the pore water. So there is even there are reports and studies also are there how these things are, the water is contaminated in the borewell if you go and look at surrounded by very close by lake communities, the borewell water is not that much good as you have on a like a very far away from the lake. If you do the test, then you will know the contents that which has how much it has lead, like a ceramic and other nutrients like a potassium, per se, iron and other things, the heavy metals which are there, they are in a higher state. So over a period of a time, it produces the groundwater. So people are consuming it. So it's one of the community which is getting affected.
The polluted lake waters leads to polluted wells for drinking water. Hence, drinking water needs to be brought in from the further out of the city by water tankers, increasing pollution.
So what are the goals of the Wake the Lake campaign?
See, if you look at the goal of the Wake the Lake campaign is, we want to create biodiversity at the lake and to restore the clean water into the lake. These two are the main goals. Restoring the clean water, and another one is the enriching and to create a biodiversity place. Because lakes, if you look at the Bangalore is a hub for the migrant birds. So when the birds will come, there is a water, there are fishes, and there is a place for birds to come and to grow their family. Because that's how the all the migrant birds will come. When you don't have this place, then you don't have that biodiversity. So you don't have that eco-friendly system in place. And also to restore the clean water, because major lakes have the sewage entry, sewage problems are there, inlets clogs every time. So that's why we work on those aspects. So to restore as much as water, so it percolates and reaches at the ground.
Mr. Pradeep discussed how the impact of the pollution and waste on the lakes will decrease biodiversity and deteriorate the ecosystem. The contamination of the lakes has made it difficult for the migratory birds to be able to rest or eat, and due to the depletion of dissolved oxygen, the lake fish are dying and piling up along the bank. After learning about the problems caused by sewage being dumped in our lakes, I went to visit Lake Bellandor and Lake Varthor. I was shocked to see how dried up the lake has become. As mentioned by Mr. Pradeep, the dumping of wastes results in blocking water from upstream reaching the lakes. As a result, the lakes start to dry up. About 2/3 of the Bellandor lake bed was completely dry, and the horrible smell of sewage reeked the environment.
Promote citizens and the residents of Bangalore to volunteer for this program.
See, we have a Facebook pages and we have a Twitter pages, and we are now developing one new portal called as the Wake the Lake Documentary, which will be live from April onwards. We are working on a pattern right now, where as a community member, as a single like you can promote an event there itself. If you would like to do a plantation drive or a cleanup drive on behalf of from Gandhi Jayanti, where we are celebrating on Swachh Bharat Day on that day, if you want to do that, and you can invite your friends and you can do it. And whenever there is a community who would like to do all these kind of events, we have a fund which we have allocated something for events of 20,000, 25,000 rupees. We will provide all the facilities to do their event. If there is a group of 15, 20 people who would like to do all this thing, we will do. And we have a Facebook page, and we have a volunteering option also. Whenever they would like to ask any freedom, they can reach out to our landline number, like how you have approached me, like that, any time people can call and they can be a volunteer. And we do plantation drives in the month of June, July, August, because it's a monsoon period. We will ask the communities to participate in that, and we do we'll go and we will educate them early in the mornings, like a walking time and all. We fix the date. We'll ask them to come, and so we will provide that. And we do this vlog runs, cleanup drive.
So how long do you think it will take for the lakes of Bangalore to be clean and sustainable?
See, right now out of 207, already government has developed 65 lakes, and there are 19 lakes which are under process now. Okay, and the rest of the lakes, there is an action plan now, which is government is very seriously working on that, and Karnataka tanks, conservation association which is there, they are also seriously working on. BBMP is very serious on it now. But thing is that it's about the money and it's about the time they require, because they can't regenerate the entire lakes in a single point of time. And also because it's not only about the lake, you have to construct the STP also, because all sewages are connected to the lakes. So you have to have a proper sewage treatment plant at the lake. Because where the sewage go end of the day, that's one of the biggest problem. So you have to treat the sewage and you have to fill it into the lake. So works are going on. Right now, if you ask me, government has a plan and we are also trying to do our best. But it will take another 7 to 8 years of a time. Because even we could look at Belandur work is started 6 months back. It's one of the good positive news.
At first, when listening to Mr. Pradeep, it seemed to me that the problem was much too complex, and that the resolution would require the coordination of many different groups. However, as he gave examples of successes such as Lake Agara and Lake Shila Ventakere, which were rejuvenated from being extremely polluted lakes into clean lakes used for community recreation, I felt hope for the future of Bangalore's lakes and its environments. I visited Lake Agara and was thrilled to see a thriving community hub with people going for jogs and enjoying nature. What is important is that this area is all centered around a well-maintained and cleaned lake. I now believe that the collaboration of the community, local NGOs, and the government will bring Bangalore to its original beauty with a healthy environment. This will take time, as stated by Mr. Pradeep. However, 7 to 8 years is not a long time, and I am motivated to involve my community and my school in helping to make this possible. Bengaluru is a beautiful city with history, technology, and attractions. With the pollution problem resolved, it can become the jewel of India and be a shining example for cities around the world.